Kalye is probably one of the most popular fingerboard brands right now, and I've heard so many great things about them, and I wanted to see if they were true. So I bought myself a Kalye deck, and I'm gonna give an unbiased review and have some fun. The deck comes shrink wrapped in this like plastic type of thing, and I've never actually seen it before. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it has a QR code to scan. I like the little apple guy in it. The side plies look so nice. It has just like the perfect color scheme. I really like it. And the green top ply also looks great. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but it looks super good in person. Here's what the deck looks like from the side. You can see it's like a medium to high mold, which I'm actually not really used to, like medium concave. So this might be a little bit different for me, so I'm excited to see what I think. The tail is a popsicle and the nose is boxy. And I'm really curious about this shape because I haven't tried any deck that's boxy before. The shrink wrap was pretty hard to get off, but I did manage to get it off okay. It's like really interesting packaging, and I do like it. I think I should have just used like a knife or something. The clear coat that they used on this is super nice. Like, it just feels so smooth, and I think it's gonna do grinds just so nice. The graphic is just so nice. I love the way it looks, and so is the top ply. Again, the camera isn't really doing it justice to how nice it looks in real life. But I'm not forming my opinion off of looks, I'm forming it off of functionality, so let's set this thing up, and then I'll give you my actual opinion. To start off, I need some grip. I'm gonna be going with some Black Hat grip tape, and if you guys have watched my other videos, you would probably know that Black Hat is my favorite grip, and that is the way to go if you want to grip a setup. Not sponsored by them, but that would be a crazy sponsor. But I just think any setup will just get so much better if you put Black Hat on it. So yeah, let's get this on. It was my last sheet of Black Hat, and I think I used it well on a pretty good deck. Well, I don't know if it's good yet, but I'm definitely hoping it's going to be good, and I think it's going to be good because of how many good things I've heard about it. I forgot to mention, I'm going to be using these dynamic trucks. I'm missing one of the screws, but that's okay. 7 screws will be fine. And then I'm using some abstract wheels. I was originally going to do a grip gap, but I kind of forgot to, so if I ever change the grip, I will be doing a grip gap, probably with FPS, but you never know. If you guys know me, the way that I like to put my grip tape on is putting it on the table sticky side up, then putting the deck on top of it and pushing it down into all the crevices and stuff. Alright, now I'm going to put these gold dynamics on. The last few times I've used dynamics, I've had some trouble, so hopefully it's not as bad this time, but you never know with dynamics. The first truck is on, it looks pretty nice, so let's get the second truck on. Alright, both of the trucks are good, so let's get these wheels on and start shredding. I think I have like 4 pairs of abstracts, and they've never really let me down. I really love them, and I think this color is going to go so good with this graphic. The green matches the trees, the black kind of matches the shoe, and the gold matches the sand and the sun, and I just think it's going to look so nice. I've also had no issues setting this up, whether that be with the grip tape, the graphic, not even the trucks, which I typically have problems with. And yeah, this is like super enjoyable. I was having a great time setting this up, and I think I'm going to have an even better time riding it. When I first started rolling it around, I noticed that the wheels felt kind of crunchy. They rolled kind of like Tech wheels, and I did not like that, but I figured I'll do a kickflip test, and I did land it. The deck is very different from what I'm used to, but with the G16 it just took time to adjust. So I'm hoping I'll just get used to it, and hey, it might become my new main setup. I'll let you know after I get into these tricks. But first of all, okay, so there's a bit of a problem. The wheels are like so crunchy. They honestly feel like Tech wheels with urethane. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but the wheels, they're really bad. And they're abstracts, and I've had many pairs of abstracts, like these are abstracts, they roll perfectly fine, but these, not that great. I mean, obviously you can't tell because I'm pushing it with my hand, but it just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, the wheels they don't roll like they usually do, or like any other wheel that I've had, so I thought I would have no problems, but I guess not. The setup was nice though. I'm gonna just see if I can break this in, so let's get into the clips and hopefully it gets better. It's been 2 weeks since I set up the Kalye deck, and I think I'm pretty qualified to give my initial thoughts on it. This is not like a full review. This is just like, like initially, like, is it good, is it bad? So yeah, let's just get into this. I like how the nose is boxy. I've never tried a boxy deck before, and it's really different, but I like it. I honestly don't know what the boxy nose affects. If you do know, let me know in the comments, but I know I do like to do nollies on it, so I think it does something good. And then for the shape, I feel like the concave is just a little bit too much for me, but it's not like I can't use it, it's just like not what I would prefer. Especially from coming from the G16, which is famous for having no concave, it's a little bit hard to adjust. I love the graphic so much. I've done some board slides and the graphic hasn't really faded away, but I've seen some Kalye decks with just pretty much no graphic, and I don't want that to happen because I do really like it, so I might slap some board rails on there. The clear coat on it feels super nice. It's pretty much perfect. Same thing with the rounding. And there's nothing really bad about the deck. Like, there's nothing that, like, stands out to me about the deck that just, like, I think could be better. So, with that being said, I give Kalye a 10 out of 10. Although the shape isn't perfect for me, it's like an amazing quality deck, and I just love everything about it other than the concave. So yes, I would highly recommend a Kalye deck, and if you were able to get one, just trust me. Also, I forgot to mention, the wheels are rolling a little bit better, but they're not what I want. I think Abstract just like had a little dud because every other Abstract that I've ever tried, ever owned has never been like this. And maybe I just need to break it in more, but I've been using it a lot and it's gotten better, but not like super smooth. So yeah, just hoping it gets better. In my opinion, Kalye has some of the best graphics in fingerboarding. That and chems are definitely my favorite graphic-wise. And if you do happen to catch a drop for Kalye, definitely buy it. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. If you can, leave a comment on how I can improve and what you liked about the video. And subscribe because I post long-form videos every other Saturday.